Okay. Uh, Everything sounds good. A little bit lower. Let me increase the volume a little bit. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, where should we even start? Obviously, this is going to be posted on the VOD channel, so I'm going to just do a quick little intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. Today I'm just going to mainly just talk about some of the titles and things that I just been thinking for a little while now. Well, a little while now, no, essentially ever since all this thing has been going on. And I'll just have to say, like, they mentioned this on Discord yesterday. This whole situation just going on, it essentially just made, to me, my experience with this game, especially like on X, was not like as enjoyable anymore. Yesterday I tried to grind, and after like 30 minutes I was just like running around hitting enemies and just looking at chat, just spamming like hearts of phone and all of that. Hearts of phone, essentially just spam chat like everywhere. So yeah, it's just wild how everything has turned out thus far. Let me just put in the game. It's just been wild this last couple of days has been. I always been thinking about it as like you are going to see a lot of people duping like crazy right now, but like a week people are just going to get bored and stop doing it. Probably maybe 2 weeks at most. I've always just been thinking about it as like I get it. I get where people like why people are duping. People are just want to see how the end game is, or want to get all of those. Essentially, it's just that they want to just know how the end game stuff is, or maybe it's going to be for other benefit. But at the end of the day, they generally don't like where they're at. Oh, it's going to be at. Oop, GG's. Eat at by Twitch XD. But it's going to be, yeah, want to sell dupe item for like that's just not okay. That is not okay in this light. Like it really not. It's really not. Of course, everyone is doing it. I'm not going to say like just don't do it, because at the end of the day you're going to do it anyway. No one's going to listen to anything what anyone says. I personally am not going to do it because I don't need to. Like again, I got every single item in the game. I have like plenty of resources, like way too many resources that I didn't know what to do with, and essentially I'm already set. But I always like just running around, just doing dungeons, because even at the end of the day, if I wanted to do like a little bit of a challenge, like an extra challenge, if I wanted to just get credit pouches to, you know, like get some, if I wanted to, let's just say, wanted to max out my C4 gear, if I wanted to max out my gems, or if I wanted to just get for a very specific thing, like at least it just made me feel like I had something to look forward to. But with this, it's just like, oh, if I want to max out all of my characters or something like that, you cannot buy credit pouches because there's none. And essentially all of the things that everyone's doing is just what you're seeing in chat. Power gem boxes, opening skelly treasure boxes. You can just keep opening those skelly treasure boxes and go crazy. This is how it is. And it's just not been fun. It really has not. Like last couple of days, and now it's like part of phone just spamming. The last couple of days has not been fun. It really hasn't. Like I always try to just grind out a little bit, and then it just makes me think like there's no benefit from doing this. I got to this point and it literally just feel like the most optimal or the best way to actually just go about this game is just essentially play the clicker game. And it's just not been fun. It really hasn't. And just made me think it's like, yeah, I essentially just logged in and did my daily, sometimes just grind it a little bit and just save up a little bit here and there, especially when the events were just going on. Then I would just save up for events, but ever since events just stopped dropping on Xbox, and obviously it was way worse. But I usually just have like everything prepared for events and stuff, so I can just post content for you guys and just have like videos and whatever for everyone out there so that people know how to do it. But the more I think about it, is like there's no point in doing tutorials because the majority of people are just doing, you know, duping. People are duping. People are opening like a lot of boxes and just going crazy. And honestly, it's just been frustrating. Like it really has. Like someone, like for those who don't know, especially if you're new to the channel, I've been doing content creation for Trove for almost 6 years now. Like I've been trying my best to just put out content for that so that everyone has a better time playing this game. Seeing it in this state, it honestly frustrates me because it makes me think like, just putting all of this time and all of this effort just for someone just to go crazy and destroy everything. And it's really demotivating in many cases. Like I was doing like the 0-30,000 power, like I stopped editing that video, stopped doing that video entirely. Ever since all of this, like I haven't done, like the only thing that I did was like that video, the just telling, hey, you know, Xbox GG essentially. Like I haven't done anything Trove related ever since. And I get it, people are just going to argue, but dude, you're going to like just dupe, like no. Like duping is, to me, is like, it doesn't seem enjoyable, like at all. Especially in a game like this. Because everything in this game, granted, yes, there's a lot of time getting resources, but let's be real. Pretty much every game nowadays has any time getting resources. That's why daily and weekly quests are a thing in most games. They essentially just jack up the difficulty in many games, then just give you daily and weekly quests so that it feels like it's a lot shorter rather than just giving us like a proper way to grind it. Like every single game has like dailies and weeklies. And exactly, like the point of Trove mainly is just grinding, playing the game and essentially grinding. This whole thing essentially costs cuts that completely. Like, with Skelly treasure boxes, you're going to get Found Brilliance, which you can use them for augmentation. You're getting Power Gem boxes, which again are the most difficult gems to actually obtain in the game, because it's mainly, again, weeklies. You're getting Dragon Coins, which again are essentially the dragons. All you need to do is, well, outside of PlayStation has greater dragon catch. I don't know on Xbox, and I don't need to know. With dragon caches, you can essentially just get golden eggs. Essentially like Trove on Xbox or Trove in console right now. It feels like the same way as the test server, minus the infinite qubits, and the Trove actually works. And I'm just right now just in this just state of like, I don't know, it's this state of mind right now that I'm in, that it feels like, wow, now with all this time that I put into the game, it just doesn't feel that great, because you know, like the feeling, especially when you're in game, you know that most people usually assume you as a pay-to-win player. Now imagine you being in end game and people assume you're either a pay-to-win player or a duper. It just doesn't feel good, like in the slightest. Like, a lot of people still to this day think that I'm a pay-to-win player. I am not. I have essentially grinded every single store item with Flux, and the only thing that I spent on are the non-credit items. If those items were credits, I would have grinded those credit items as well. Like, I grinded everything in this game. You know? I grinded everything in this game, and now, like, it feels that you're putting in this label of like, oh, you're end game, so you're a duper or you're pay to win. Which, let me just go back into the pay to win thing. Wasn't everyone just completely upset at the fact that pay to win players were a thing in the first place? Because they could easily just rush their way to the top, which was far from the truth. Now essentially everyone is just duping, and it literally just feels the same way as a pay-to-win player used to play. Well, far stronger, because you can essentially just go like really, really far without spending anything. It sucks. Like, it really does suck the fact that, like, I'm trying my best just to keep it chill, but you have no idea how upset I am. Like, I'm really pissed off. And I'm just trying my best to just keep it low so I can just explain it, and I can just keep it, like, you have no idea, like, how pissed off this makes me. Being like, I feel like I'm in the minority of players where I'm like, well, duping is just bad. You know how weird that feels? I feel like I'm in the minority of players, because everyone is just like, oh yes, I love duping, oh my god, give me dupes, ha ha ha. It's like, sure, you're essentially just playing a clicker game, and you playing a clicker game for resources that I don't know what the hell you're going to do with them, because you don't play the game in the first place. So why the hell are you getting so many resources if you're not going to play the game? You're essentially just cutting down the grind so you don't have to grind because you don't like the grind. So you're essentially just breaking the whole game because you don't like the grind. And now everyone is doing it even people that actually like the game, because at the end of the day, it feels like there's no other option, right? But the majority of the people that actually like the duping, I'm always permit dinner when I'm doing any type of live stream. I always find it really funny. Always I'm live streaming, dinner appears, no matter which time it is. It's so weird. So, anyways, it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good because it is. I always just wonder. I'm always thinking about it. It's like, why the hell are you just duping so much if you're not going to play the game? Are you getting just useless resources that you're not going to use them because you don't play the game? It's just, it just makes me think, it's like, what's going on? Like, what's even happening with this God-forsaken game? Or, and also I don't know. The more I think about it, it's just the more hopeless I feel. Because developers much rather push in an update or a teaser for what it seems to be like an update, rather than just addressing the situation that's just going on. Like, dude, half of your platforms are essentially just broken. Why the hell are you pushing a new update? And if it weren't for the Switch being a POS of a hardware, people would be doing it also on Switch. But Switch, you cannot do it because the hardware sucks and you crash, essentially. Yeah. Yeah. They just that's why the more reason why players think that the developers don't play the game. If developers actually played the game, none of this thing will happen. Or if it happened, it would be immediately addressed and they will immediately just go for it and they know what to attack. The duping has to do, by the way, the duping has to do with Club Chess and the Pirate Captain's Advanced G hidden effect. Those are the two things that, and Target Dummy, those are the three things that causes the dupes. Why are you not targeting those three things? Why are you not disabling target dummies? Why are you not disabling club chess? And why the hell you are not essentially disabling advanced G? Those three hidden effects, or the three things, why are you not doing anything related to any of those things? That's number one. Yeah, they should have shut down the servers immediately. Just boop. Everything is just going up. Boom. Take the servers down. Leave it off for a week. Focus on just fixing all those things and just go. Because the more you leave it like this, the more it's just going to be. The worse it's going to be. The worse it's going to get. All they have to do is just get rid of the ring ability and target dummies. That's it. And essentially just make target dummy like that. And club chat. You know what? Get rid of all of them, honestly. Get rid of target dummy, get rid of advanced, get rid of club chats, get rid of all of them. There's no point in just having any of those culprit. The other thing that just drives me crazy, and there's no other way to put it, is, do you know the video? I'm not going to hold back on here. Whoever posted that video, you're an idiot. He's a goddamn idiot. Whoever posted that video is a goddamn idiot. How the hell are you going to post a video on YouTube public I'm trying to calm myself down. You're putting a video of the exploit for the problem that's just going on. It's completely public, and then in the title you say, please patch this, and you disable the comments of that video. If you were smart, or at least if you were smart, you would have, instead of publish a video, make it unlisted, send it to the developers, send the link to the developers directly, or just have someone send it that you can trust. No, let me just publish the video and disable the comments, and voila. People are just gonna go crazy. People are going to do it. A video should have not been posted. Plain and simple. That's just the way that it is. The video should have not been posted. Yeah. I don't know why people are going to get salty for getting banned for exploiting. Like, many games, people that use aimbots, people that use wall hacks, people that use, actual cheat, what do they get? They get banned. Why do you think exploiting a game, getting resources that you're not supposed to have, like as much, or essentially duplicating an item multiple times, why do you think that's not going to get you banned? You're exploiting the game. That's a thing that happens. You should get banned for that. That's just a normal thing. That's just common sense at that point. Why the hell is someone going to get salty for getting banned for exploiting a game? It really... That's just Trove logic. Yeah, I agree. Like, that's why I've always been thinking, and it's like, what's the point in duping? Just tell me, outside of just destroying the whole game's market, which is like, Trove is a very marketplace-driven game. The player market is essentially how you progress the game in, for the most part. You're essentially just destroying the whole progression part of the game for what it seems like no reason. Why the hell are you going to get like insane amount of dragon coins so you can get every dragon in the game? What the hell do you gain benefit from them because you're not going to use every single dragon in the game? Are you going to do magic find grinding so you can get a lot of stellars? Well, good luck, because flux is worthless. Why the hell are you going to grind so much magic find because flux is worthless. Same thing. Why the hell are you going to end up just going ahead and increasing your power rank? For what purpose? So you can clear out like dungeons and stuff really quickly? Wow, congratulations, you're just going all the way to the end game, so you can actually just start doing the same thing that people that actually just got to the point are already doing, but all of the resources that you are trying to just get once you reach into the end game are worthless. Like, the logic, it just doesn't make any sense. You're just getting a lot of resources that just for the most part are going to be worthless. Like, Trove duping in this game, it just doesn't feel like it really doesn't feel fun, just because you're destroying everything. Like, in general, you're destroying the whole progression, and you're just making the progression such a joke that it just destroys the whole point of playing the game. The game is literally grind. That's it. And you are literally getting rid of the whole grinding. That's it. You're legitimately just saying, I'm gonna get a bunch of resources and not play the game. It's not... It's stupid. It makes absolutely no sense. The fact that you are essentially just getting rid of the whole grinding on a game that is player market and grinding. That's it. And before you say like, oh, we're just trying to get the time-gated resources out of the way, like, with all of the grinding that you have to do, the time-gated stuff, it really doesn't hurt you as much. The time-gated stuff only hurts once you are high enough power rank, and that the weeklies are the only thing that helps you progress. That's the only point where time-gated stuff is just bad, essentially. Because if you're starting off the game, you're just grinding gems, you're just grinding all of those stuff, you're grinding EXP, you're grinding so many stuff that by the time that you do get... Oh, no, don't disconnect me. No, don't do that. Oh, no. Anyways, by the time that you're just progressing, weeklies already happen and you can get a new set of weeklies. That's just how it is. The only problem that it becomes is only once you are getting, you know, at the end game where you need your Pound Brilliance to augment, your Lunar Souls if you want to get your Perfect and Power Gem set, your Qubits if you want to go ahead and get your Crystal Gem conversion. What else? Like so many stuff. At that point, once you're actually just getting to that point of the game, okay, weekly, like, time-getting stuff just becomes a little bit more annoying. But before all of that, that shouldn't even matter. Because you're just essentially just playing the game. So doing all of that, you're essentially destroying the whole game. That's it. Duplicating stuff, like Skelly treasure boxes and all of that, you're destroying the whole game. That's it. Like, on a serious note, you are literally just destroying the whole game progression. The marketplace where you actually just make the progression, where you buy the resources, where you buy like all the stuff to actually just increase your power rank and your stat and all of that, gone completely because everything is just super easy to get. And then my god, let me just let me calm down a little bit. My god, this is just, god damn it. Anyways, so the marketplace is completely messed up, and then you are essentially just doing, because this is the other stupid thing, you're essentially just now getting Skelly treasure boxes, which is the main culprit also as well. The Skelly treasure boxes should just be untradeable. It should have been untradeable in the first place. Just a heads up. The Skelly treasure boxes, and same with the Frosties as well. You are essentially just getting a bunch of resources like empowered gem boxes, which normally are the time sink essentially of the game. Yeah, well, I'm just making the same points and not thinking about it. I'm just making the same points. What's the point? What's the point of me just talking about it? It really, really, there's no point in just me talking about it. It's just not fun. It's just not fun to play the game anymore. Because at least, like someone who is at the end game, at least you could just grind out stuff like flux for, you know, for preparation for the future update. And someone like me who likes to do like content creation just helps me out in getting all the information that I can do, so I can just provide everyone with the information so that they can have a much better time enjoying the game rather than just being completely confused, right? So yeah, Bound Brilliance, Bound Brilliant Chaos says Gem Booster Gem, Empowered Gem Boxes, Golden Gem Keys, Gem, like, Dragon Coins, Diamond Dragonites, all those things. That's the type of thing. Like, can I even find Skelly treasure boxes and Trove swords to see what? Skelly's treasure box. Does it even say? So yeah, this is what it contains. This is all that it contains inside the Skelly treasure boxes. This is all you can get from these boxes. Power Gem Boxes, Bound Brilliance, Gem Booster, Chaos, Dragon Coin, Binding Dart, and Meta Sentential, Bound Brilliance, Diamond Dragonite, twice, Ninth Lights, more Sentential, Meta Dispel Divinity. So these are all the things that you can get from these boxes. So, in other words, this is tied to weeklies, this is tied to weeklies, this is tied to hourly challenges, this is tied to qubits, which is dailies. This is mainly a resource that is somewhat tough to get, but for the most part you get the most if you are playing Patreon and dailies. This is pretty easy normally, just doing those. This is just a lot of the Geo. Sentience Shard is just Rampage. Diamond Dragonite is daily, this is weeklies. All of these boxes are just like, all this stuff is tied to those boxes. Let me see if I can just find Frosties. Frosty's treasure box. Does it even say? I don't think it says. No, it doesn't say. A Frosty treasure boxes usually has like the same items, but with like, what is it, the Chaos Core. Which I don't know why people would even want to go crazy on Chaos Cores, because I mean, we don't have the Gear Up update, so it doesn't even matter. But by the time the Gear Up update, I would have been out of the way. But yeah, it is what it is. And I've heard that as well. Tradable credit pouches, that's also another thing. Like, I'm pretty sure you can obtain tradable credit pouches right now. I don't know where exactly. Maybe it's week 16. Who knows? I think it's week 16. I don't know, it's just saying it because who cares at this point? Yeah, you ever see a tweetable credit push? Have fun with that one as well. Giving you more ammunition. Just go crazy. Alright, the game is already destroyed, so why the hell I should even bother at this point? Let me turn on the AC. Way too warm. But yeah, you essentially just get the point across. I've already ranted for like almost 40 minutes. It just doesn't feel like. Just doesn't feel good. This game is just doesn't feel good at this point. Where before it just felt like, oh, if you wanted to get something, if you wanted to do a little challenge, we just grind a little bit. Who knows? You might get something out of the way. Yeah, that would be fun. Ooh, let's just grind for something. But now it's like, oh, do I want to max out all of my characters? Oh, let me just get skelly treasure boxes. I mean, I could just grind it normally. But it just doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel as rewarding. It's like, oh yeah, I could have just skelly treasure box my way, just get bound brilliance, go crazy with infinite flux, infinite diamond dragonites. And yeah. Now looking at something like this, let's just put it like this. Remember when this... the hell are they? You know, having something like this was just considered a whole lot. Like, something like this amount of diamond dragonites was considered a whole lot. I'm pretty sure, like, everyone has, like, way more than this. Or having, like, this amount of dragon coin, this amount of this, it was considered a whole lot. That's one. Or this amount of, like, gem dust, gem spark, Hiding Darkness, and all of that. Now you can get all of this. Just it's a couple of hours. Awesome. Almost 300k Astral Echoes though. That's crazy. I never thought that I had so many Astral Echoes. Hey, wow. 43 million flux. Oh my god, you're poor. That wasn't even considered too much anyways. I'm gonna be honest. People already just had like in the hundreds of millions before all this duping BS. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I already just said everything that I need to say. Just doesn't feel fun anymore to grind here. I don't know if I'm just gonna even try to keep playing because it doesn't feel good. I'll try to just keep back and forth and just checking in and out in the game, but I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to even try to do any live streams until any of this are just done, which I'm pretty sure is not going to be done. There you go. Oh, am I going to quit the game? No, I don't think I'm going to fully quit the game, but I am definitely not going to. I'm not going to focus my grind anymore. Not going to grind anything. I'm just done. It is what it is. Put in 7 years of this game, over 10,000 hours, and just doesn't feel good to grind anymore. That's how it is. At most, I might even try to go back and play on PC. Maybe just progress that account if I feel like just playing the game, but Xbox right now is just not enjoyable. I've been thinking about this like since yesterday, essentially. I didn't want to come into like this conclusion, but it really just, like, every single time that I logged in, like, I even put myself offline because I put myself offline because I was, whenever I just see online, there was just like people just spamming me with hearts of phones and all of that. And I'm like, nah. I just put myself offline. I don't wanna get spammed on with any of those things and people just joining in on me or just randomly. Pretty much, I don't know what the hell they're trying to even do. Just put myself offline and tried to grind. Like, oh yeah, let me just grind a little bit. Let me just do some U8, some U10, some U11, and world's completely 100% empty and it's still laggy as all hell. Because everyone is just messing with the servers, which is another thing. The constant crashing, loading into a new world and going back and forth into the hub, and that's just messing with the servers, and in many cases, like, the maps are not even loading, which makes the grinding sometimes all the more dreadful. Sometimes I'm just like grinding normally, the map is not loading, I get kicked. It's like, oh, okay, sure. Also, I am going to say this one thing. Thank you everyone for dropping by. And just listening hearing me just ramble and rant about all of this. Of course, nowadays is like it just feels weird. I thought, if I'm being just completely honest, I thought no one's just going to join in. Maybe just one or two was just going to join in, because at the end of the day, nowadays streaming is just that if you're not opening insane amounts of boxes, people are not going to watch you. That's just how it is. So the fact that a lot of you are just tuning in and just listening, I really do appreciate it. Like, I'm really grateful for everyone who just tuned in, just listening, rather than, oh, you're not opening boxes, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to hear, I'm out. So yeah, that's also another thing. Like I just mentioned, if you're not opening boxes, people are not going to even join in. Because what's the point in playing the game? People just want to see, oh, you open a bunch of the same goddamn boxes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. I'm just thinking, like, what's the point of duping? Like, it's really in my mind, just thinking about it, like, why are you duping? Why are you duping in a game like this? Like, cheating in a game like this. one of the good things about Trove that I always thought it was that it was super casual. Everyone can just join in and play the game, enjoy themselves. They don't want to play anymore, they can just stop. This is not a competitive game in the slightest. And people are just duping because they want to get into the top. Like, why? Why do you want to get to the top so bad? Enjoy your journey. You are destroying your journey because you want to see big numbers of resources that are going to be worthless. If you don't like the grind, why are you playing? This is a game about grinding. Big surprise. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just start playing other games on stream. Who knows? Yeah, exactly. Like, first of all, you are not going to max out in mastery, so I don't know what the hell is your point to even just dupe in the first place. You're not going to max out. Sorry to say that. So if you thought that you're going to be the same power rank as me at 47,304, or even close at 47,300, let me just tell you, you're not gonna get it because a lot of things require stuff that are tied to events, which you're not gonna get, including store pack items, which there's a lot. So that's first. Secondly, if you do get to the end game, if you manage to get to the end game, what next? What are you going to do? You're not going to test out new characters, test out new playstyles. You're not going to do that because everyone uses the Shadow Hunter. Everyone uses the Shadow Hunter Boomeranger and that's it. That's what everyone is using. Like, rarely you're going to see anyone else just using another character. So it's not that. You're not going to just upgrade your power and your mastery to increase your stats or to make it better. It's just not fun. Because you're not... Here's the thing. Oh, nah. By the way, worst advice ever. This is a terrible advice. Just saying. Like, oh, nah, you don't use that ability. That ability is detrimental for that character. But there we go. Where is the harder phone spam? Like, just thinking about it, and by the way, over the past couple of days, I have been on this game just looking at chat. I have been going into other videos, and heck, even my video, which let me just go ahead and go. Let me just show you. Which, by the way, unsurprisingly, it turned out to be like my most viewed video. Yeah, you're just seeing right here. Giving you an inside look on like this. This is like the most comments that I've ever gotten in like such a long time. Like, it really has. And the funny thing is, like, half of the people are just saying, just keep the dupes. Dupes is fun. This is fun. I love duping stuff. I love this. I love that. And some people are just complaining, saying, oh yeah, they should just be upset and whatnot. So it just makes you think like, I love duping, but they don't give a reason onto why. That's the main thing that I've been hearing. I love duping, but that's it. That they end the sentence right there. They never explain the reason why. That's the thing that I've been just noting for the most part. It's like, oh yeah, duping is just so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. How is it fun? Congratulations, you're just opening a bunch of boxes. Anyways. I don't know, man. And oh, my fork just fell. Oh no, it's dirty. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing that from now on. If I stream again, it might be either A, going back to PC, control, B, other games, or C, test server. That's it. This might be my last Xbox stream for now. So no more endgame showcase, no more endgame this and that. There's no point. On my last message that I will just say, congratulations to the Tuber for reaching the end game. For having insane amounts of resources. This is really, really good. Well done. Now enjoy the game at like from my perspective, and try to find something that you might enjoy. Thank you for ruining everyone's game. Thank you for ruining the game in general. For your own selfish desires. And yeah. I hope you just keep opening those boxes, makes you really happy. Disappointed, but at the same time, I'm not too surprised. Anyways. I think I already said that all of the pieces that I need to see. If anyone wants to chat or just say anything in regards to this topic, you can do so. I've already just said my piece. I already said what I need to say. I am done with the Xbox for now. You might see me just log in at most, check out how everything's going on, and get out. I don't think I'm even going to buy any of the Patreon passes because there's no point in doing so. But yeah, that's just how it is. I'm done. I'm out on Xbox. Been here for 7 years just to see it like this. Been here since week 1. Been doing content creation in this game for almost 6 years now. Just to say it like this. Well done, everyone. You truly destroyed this game. Anyways. That's all I need to say. Thank you everyone for tuning in and listening for this whole rant hour. I can say more and more and more. And I try my best just to keep it more neutral. But I'm just so... You have no idea how upset I was. Like I am. It's like... Makes me think like, what? Is there something that it's just going to make me happy, like at this point? Trove is one of those things that used to make me happy. Seeing it like this is just not anymore. Man. Take care, everyone. I'm out. I'll leave you guys be. Maybe I'll just stream another game. Maybe I'll just stream Trove PC. Who knows? Maybe we'll get something patched soon. Take care. I'm out.